good morning. Just wanted to stop off on the way to where I'm going. I'm going to Glenriddin to park up. Just got myself a new e-bike, so I'm going to go try and get up to Helvellyn. I found a route on Outdoor Active that someone else has done, so I'm going to try and get up there. I just wanted to stop first on the way in just to kind of explain what I was doing and what my day entails. You'll have to excuse me because I've parked next to a bit of a road just because it was quick to get in, so the cars keep coming past. I'll do my best to not talk over them in case you can't hear me. So yeah, I've come up to Lakes to try my new mountain bike out. I'm going to be staying overnight. I've brought my tent, I brought my early bird with me, so I'm going to be keeping in that tonight. Don't know where yet, don't know what I'm going to do. I might try and find just a campsite because I don't really want to be leaving my bike anywhere in the back of the van. So if I can leave the bike in the van next to me and just keep down somewhere, at least then in the morning I can get up and use the showers and stuff like that. And I've brought my kayak with me as well, just in case I fancy jumping on the water at Ullswater. So yeah, there's a bit more to it why I'm here, why I've come up on my own as well, but we'll get into that in a bit. But I'll show you my bike in a bit, but just wanted to show you some of what I can see. I mean, it's a bit foggy and stuff, there's a lot of cloud covering, so I doubt we're going to get any views up from top of Helvellyn if I get up there, but we'll see. But over in the distance there's a peak called Yoke. Been trying to find some decent little peaks what I can get up on my bike, but I remember when I went to Helvellyn a couple of years ago on Good Friday, that there was bikes up the top, so I know I can get up there, so it's just finding out now. But check you in a bit. Woo! So I've just stopped here at the Old Waterview Bed and Breakfast because this is where we stopped on the coast to coast in Patterdale. I slept in that hut there. I only remember because be honest with that chat, I had to sleep in the night because I was chafing that bad, so the other two had to go and sleep in one of the rooms.
Morning.
Morning. But yeah, this is where we stopped. Lovely place. I can't quite remember now, but I'm sure this place had an honesty bar in it. I think this was the one. Basically, you can just sit in there till whatever time you want and just put your money in the tub, whatever drinks you want. It's lovely and peaceful here though. Little bridge over there. Everything about the lakes is just so peaceful. So there she is, the new EMTB. Let's see if I get this name right because it's long. It's a Cube Stereo Hybrid HPC 140 Actionteam 2023. It's got the new Bosch motor on it. I can't remember the name of that now, but yeah, in eco mode there, it's got like 75 miles on 100%. Shimano XT brakes. I don't know, I can't remember the full spec of it now, but yeah, I'm interested to see how it fares up today. So here I am, Ullswater at Glenriddin. There's the steamers over there. I've just parked in that car park there. I think it was about £8 for 12 hours. Not too bad considering where you are. And we're heading up that way. So let's see how we get on. I'll check back in once I get further up. In fact, if that's Helvellyn up there, you probably can't see from here, but it's full of snow up there. I'll see how I get on, but if it's full of snow, I don't think I'll be going anywhere near the top. Oh man, look at that water. The sun's just coming through now, shine off the water. Amazing. Nothing better for your mind than being up here. Just the peace and quiet, the birds. Lovely. Oh man, I can't wait to get on this thing up the mills. Oh, see you later. Look at that. A lot of wheel spinning going on up here. Jesus. What makes it worse as well, only gone and forgot my water bottle. All I've got is a can of non-alcoholic beer, which I'm going to save when I get to the top. Got to go up here and all the way around to Helvellyn. Oh man, that was rough getting up there. Right, gotta follow it round here to Whiteside, lower man, and then Helvellyn's there in the clouds. I'm absolutely buzzing with this bike. Can't even tell you how good it is. It's got a thing on it called walk assist as well. So basically you keep your finger on this button here, goes into walk assist mode, and you walk the bike and it keeps the weight of the bike pushing it uphill for you. No, so you don't have to push it as you're walking up a big hill. That's going itself there. Mega. This quad lock's going good as well. It's I've been going over bunks and everything and it's not budged. Phone's stayed on with the nav on. I've made a lot of the ascent now, and I've used 37% battery, and I've been going about, well, quite a bit now, probably about an hour or so. So yeah, lovely. Checking with you up there if I can get some views. That was tough getting that bike up there. I'm just at the top of it, I think it's called Little Man. Next one's Helvellyn. Complete whiteout, can't see anything. Oh man, that bike is something else. Pushing itself up that hill, man. I wouldn't have got it up without that assist on. Oh, wow. Man, check that out. Can't see a thing. Bike's just slipping here. Oh, crazy. Oh wow. My phone is like on 1% and it's nearly dead. Oh, I tell you something, this bike is something else. It's an absolute beast. I've done Helvellyn now, and I'm just on my way to come back down and get back to I can't remember where I'm going. My hands are that cold and that cold. Just can't see anything at all. Just making our descent, my descent now. Oh man, it's tough. It's not for coming down on bikes this. So I've just walked the bike down this bit, but it looks like I can get going again here. I'm going to stop and have something to eat here on this turn, and then try and head back down into Glenredding. What views. Starving though. Hey up. Well, just got down from Helvellyn. It was an absolute mooch, and it was hard with that bike as well, getting down there, because it's not meant for bikes. It's a hiking route. That my phone died while I was up there. It was on about 30–40%. When it got really cold, the battery just ate the battery, the cold. So I had to ask a couple of people. I knew roughly where we were going because I kind of memorised part of the map where I was going. I knew I had to get to this turn here, and then do a left at the turn and head back to Glenredding that way, which is where I'm going to go after here. But I've just stopped now. Got like a nice little bit of a chicken and stuff in it, squashed to shit because it's been in my bag. Bit of crisp in that. But reason for me coming on a solo kind of up here, one, I wanted to try the new bike out and do a bit of a camp, and two, just for basically get some headspace. I am about, I think, so basically at the start of this year, well, last Christmas was the final straw with the drinking. I've just had enough of it, and I've made the decision to stop drinking completely. I'm 55 days in now. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts about sobriety. I've been getting help for people. I've been going for one-on-one chats with a sponsor. Drinking just got really bad for me, and I've been going through the motions of it. I've been struggling, and my missus Trina just said, listen, she said, get yourself up to the lakes, go and have a wild camp, or just get away for the night, get your head together, because this last couple of weeks, well, this last week or so, I've just been quite down. And I don't know why I've been down, because I've been feeling great. I've been feeling great about all other aspects of my life. You know, work's good, family's good, you know, everything else is good. Just got these, it's the little man on your shoulder going, have a drink, have a drink. It's Friday, have a drink. You know, the little excuses that you make for yourself to have a drink. It's like, you know, you sit on the couch at night, oh, I've had a stressful day, or just anything you make an excuse for. You know, you could get another house, or you could, you know, get a new job, or someone, a relative could pass away. All excuses for drinking or substance abuse or whatever you do. But like, I've just had enough of it. I've had enough of the bad decisions. I've had enough of feeling shit. I've had enough of upsetting people. It's not me. I'm not the person that's upset the people. I'm not going to blame it all on the alcohol, because obviously it is me doing it, but it is me that's done stuff in the past and hurt people and upset people. You know, it's not who I want to be. It's not who I am. But if you remove the alcohol from it, it all disappears. So I'm a victim of the alcohol abuse that I'm doing to myself, if that makes sense. So January the 1st was my last drink, and then basically I went for a couple of weeks of withdrawals from it because I was boozing bad. It got to a point I was like spending about £70 to £100 a week on drinking at home, not even in the pub. So like, I was boozing all the time. I weren't myself. I weren't present for my kids. I weren't present for my missus. And just before Christmas, one of the scares I had, I ended up in hospital. My heart went funny. It was racing about 120 beats a minute when I was resting. Also, I had acid reflux, coughing up blood, just all these symptoms of, you know, alcohol abuse. And there's no coincidence, when I stopped drinking, my phone flashed up. My watch should record your heartbeat all the time, doesn't it? But my resting heart rate had gone down from 80 odd, 70, 80 odd, depending on what was going on, to 60 odd, early 60s. And that's no coincidence. That stopped drinking, my heart rate just dropped, and my resting heart rate just dropped. I feel great. I've lost weight, and do you know what? Getting myself up here now, being on that and getting myself up here, I just feel absolutely amazing. I feel great. But yeah, it's a tough road ahead. You know, this year's going to be tough. Not tough, but like, it's going to be a break. It's going to be different from the not. I'm basically reprogramming my brain not to drink, which is all I've ever done since I've been like 11, 12 years of age, like drinking cider on the streets and shit. It's gone from that to, you know, social drinking, and then drinking at home and drinking on my own. Like, then it's a problem, isn't it? So I'm trying to reprogram my brain, but I've got stuff coming up. I've like got I'm supposed to go skiing next month. I've got a stag do in May. I've got another long distance hike. We're doing the Snowdonia Way in Wales in June. I've got a wedding in June. You know, all these things, social events, or things that you'd usually drink on. I'm fine not drinking at home now. It doesn't cross my mind. I do still get the urges and stuff, but I don't like to think to myself, oh, I need a beer. I need to go shop and get some beers. I don't think like that. But difficult thing is, obviously, I'm yet to go on a proper social event. I mean, I went to a funeral last week, one of my friend's funeral, and I didn't drink there, and I had a non-alcoholic lager. I had a chat with everybody. I was present. I was there. I was who I am. I was myself. Which, you know, after a drink, one drink, I'm gone. I'm just not myself, and I'm not the Sean that everybody knows. So, you know, it's just difficult. It's just going to be difficult. But another thing that crossed my mind as well, like, I kept thinking to myself, like, I kept mourning a loss. I've lost something. I've lost the alcohol. I've lost a part of me. But I've lost. What have I lost, really? Like, I was feeling bad because I was thinking, what am I going to do with my time? What am I going to do when I'm sat on the couch? How am I going to chill out? And how am I going to switch off? Like, switching off to get away from things. Like, if I hit things head on and get over the stuff that I'm feeling like shit about, then I'm not going to feel bad, am I? Like, I'm getting over the things rather than masking over it and then feeling even worse the day after. So there's health option. There's the health aspect of it. There's the social aspect of it, and like, there's the me being a better father and a better partner. All these things are. It's only going to bring goodness to my life, isn't it? And then the question of what do I do with my time? What am I going to do at social events? Am I going to seem like I'm boring? I'm a hyperactive person. Like, I go boring and angry when I'm drinking. So it's going to benefit everyone around me that I don't drink, and it's going to make everyone feel better around me. And as for what am I going to do with my time? What am I doing with my time? Look at this. This is amazing. If I was rough as fuck now in bed, like, or rough on the couch, I'd be short and moody with my family. I wouldn't want to do anything. I wouldn't want to get out the house. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be on that. You know, life's just a lot better without drinking. So, yeah. But I just kind of wanted to explain why I'd come up and over here and why I was feeling the way I was. I wanted to do this up top of Helvellyn, but it was just full of muggles up there. You couldn't move for people just taking pictures and selfies in front of the thingy, the trig point thing there on top. So yeah, I thought I'd do it down here with a bit of a view, but there's loads of people coming now, so I'm shooting off. But look, I'm gonna have myself a nice little alcohol-free beer with my chicken and stuff in, and a couple of chocolate bars, and then I'm gonna get on my way again. But yeah, I'll probably check in when I get back to Glenvedding. It's nice and sunny down there. It's biz down here. Thanks for listening. See you later. Well, I've just got back to Glenridding now. I'm absolutely wiped out. I think I set off, I reckon it would have been about half 10ish, something like that. And I landed about 2:30. I'm going to go and get myself a coffee now. I was going to stay over, I was going to go and camp and get my cake out in the morning, but I don't know if I can be arsed. I think I've got out of this trip what I wanted to. It was a bit of time on my own, bit of headspace, not thinking about anything else apart from riding that. Helvellyn was crazy. Getting up to the top of there, it was like a different country, a different world, because I was literally scrambling up snow to push it up, and luckily enough, without that auto assist thing on, with that auto assist thing on, it helped me massively. But if I didn't have that on, I'd have been screwed. But on the way back down, well, when I got to the top, my battery was on about 30–40%, and all of a sudden it just dropped to 1%, because I think because of the cold, because it was on the bike handlebars. So I was like, shit, how do I get back? So I had to kind of like memorise the route back, and then I ended up going the wrong way on one of the crossroads, and I ended up going on the kind of hiking route. So I had to bloody carry that down or hike it down the majority of the way. I nearly went over the handlebars once or twice, because there was so on the hikes where they build like a bit of a channel for the water to run through, there's a gap, and the tyre went down it and it just gripped, and I just had to kind of like go forward and kind of slam the brakes on and kind of, oh, God knows, I don't know how it didn't come off anyway. But there's not much damage. There's a little bit of damage to the arm here where I've hit rocks and stuff, but you're never going to stop that. You're never going to stop it getting damaged. You just got to look after it the best you can, keep it maintained, because at the end of the day, if you're coming back from Helvellyn on a push bike doing them kind of routes, it's bound to get hit and knocked and that. Well, a few people stopped me on the way and said, you've got some serious stones coming up here on that bike. I didn't intend to go up there, because when I seen the snow I thought, oh, I don't think I should be going up here, but then I thought to myself, do you know what, it'd be ace if I accomplished it and got up there. But then, like, with my phone dying, that just pissed me off a bit, because I just couldn't get back down. But yeah, I'm going to go and get the bike in the van now, get warmed up, and then I might have a mooch up to Pooley Bridge that way and see if I can find somewhere to grab something to eat. But I'll see anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's 5 to 3 now, so I've got plenty of time. But yeah, made up with it, made up with the bike. It was great. So the EMTB setting on the I can't remember what it's called, kiosk thing or whatever it is, that if you keep the pedals in the centre as you're rolling, it gives a bit of juice to the motor, and it keeps you keeps you like free rolling. So when you're going through rocks and stuff, you obviously can't put your pedal down because you end up doing that. So it kind of like keeps your pedals in the centre so you don't hit nothing, and you can kind of sail the bike through the rocks. Shit it up, look at it, needs a good hose pipe down. That you're not supposed to jet wash them, you're supposed to just hose them down gently and just wipe them down. So I'll have to do that when I get back. But all in all, what a bike. I can't believe how good it is. I'm absolutely made up. I took the plunge and got it. But yeah, I just wanted to do a bit of a closing video anyway, because it's my first video what's going on YouTube, so I wanted to try and do it proper if I could. But yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll see you later. After looking at all the footage I got from the ride up to Helvellyn, I've realised I didn't really go into much detail on the route that I took, so I kind of wanted to just have a little nip through it with you now. So obviously we was in Glenridding. We parked up in Glenridding, around here in the centre, and then I head off on the bike. Started to incline, went past that little pub. I can't remember what it's called now, but went past a little pub there. And then I was going to do this bit of a loop and hit raise, but I didn't know what the battery was going to be like on the bike. I didn't know how long it was going to take me. If I'd have known it was going to take me a couple, 2.5, 3 hours, then I probably would have done it. But well, I'll probably know next time. So when I headed up, ticked off Whiteside, got to Lower Man, and then this is where it got really, really bad with the conditions. Ended up pushing it up the hill at the Lower Man towards Helvellyn. Pretty flat on top of Helvellyn. Had a mooch around there, and then headed up to Nethermas Pike. Is that how you say it? I think so. And then I went up to High Crag. And then what I should have done here is I should have gone right on this fork and gone across these crossroads. But what I did was I pushed the bike up and I got this dolly wagon pike as well, which I probably shouldn't have gone up there because it was pretty shit conditions. I couldn't see where I was going and my phone died. Came down this bit. This is the time where I did the video, and then I headed back along here all the way through back to Patterdale, well, next to Patterdale, and then rode across through to back to Glenridding. So yeah, nice little loop. If I'd have done the big loop, it would have been 16.4 miles. So I think it would have been about, I don't know, I think it was about 12-ish miles, something like that. But yeah, nice little loop for the first outing on the bike. Enjoyed it.